Have you ever looked at your bank account, sighed, and thought, man, if I just had more money, life would be so much easier? You're not alone. In fact, most people in the world have had that exact thought. We imagine ourselves finally breaking free, buying that beach house in Malibu, driving a Tesla down highway, paying off mom's mortgage, or traveling through Europe without a single worry about the price tag on the hotel room. But then reality slaps us like an overdraft fee. Rent's due, groceries are expensive, credit card bills keep piling up, the job feels soul-crushing, and somehow the paycheck always feels smaller than the energy it costs to earn it. So we start to think, maybe I need a better job, maybe I should go back to school, maybe I'm just not lucky like those rich people. And we look at billionaires like Musk, Bezos, Zuckerberg, Adani, and whisper to ourselves, how the hell did they do it? What did they know that I don't? Let me take you on a journey. One where we strip away all the myths about money. One that'll challenge everything you were taught growing up. This isn't about quick hacks or toxic hustle culture. This is about deep foundational truths that even our school system forgot to teach us. But first, just look at this. The entire GDP of Albania, $17.74 billion. Jamaica, $15.45 billion. Zimbabwe, $20.5 billion. Afghanistan, $19.81 billion. Now guess what? Elon Musk, a single human being, has a net worth that blows all of them away. That's not fiction. That's reality. Today, not a Marvel movie, not some futuristic novel, right here, right now, on the same planet you live on. And while some people are busy calculating how much ramen they can eat this month without going broke, there are others calculating how many satellites to launch into orbit. You've probably heard things like money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. People like us will never be rich. Just be content. At least you have a job. But have you ever asked yourself, who told you that? Your family, society, movies, church, school? Have you ever questioned why you believe money is hard to earn, that wealth is rare, and that it only belongs to those people? Well, Elon Musk doesn't believe that, and neither should you. Here's a truth bomb most people don't want to hear. And hey, if you're into real down-to-earth money talks and mindset shifts that actually teach you something, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. I drop gems like this every single day to help you think bigger, plan smarter, and build a life that truly works. Point 1. The biggest limitation on your wealth isn't your job, it's your thinking. We were taught that a good education leads to a good job, and that a good job leads to money. But here's what no one told you. This path is rigged for mediocrity. It's the hamster wheel, a well-decorated cage. Let's run the numbers. If you earn $50,000 a year and save diligently, you might hit your first million around the time you're eligible for Social Security, if inflation doesn't eat your savings alive first. Meanwhile, a 24-year-old kid launches an app, solves a simple problem for a lot of people, and in 18 months becomes a millionaire. Unfair? Maybe. But more importantly, how? Elon Musk once said, "You get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of the problems you solve." Think about that for a second. Really sit with it and type it in the comment section. You get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of the problems you solve. A janitor works hard. A construction worker carries back-breaking loads. A barista grinds through 9-hour shifts. Yet they'll never be paid the same as a surgeon, a tech founder, or an aerospace engineer. Why? The bigger the problem you solve, and the more people you solve it for, the more money you will make. Because the market doesn't pay for effort, it pays for value. You can put that own in the comments section. The market doesn't pay for effort, it pays for value. So let's flip your mindset. Point 2. Stop chasing money and start chasing problems. Amazon solved the problem of waiting in long store lines. Tesla solved the problem of dirty energy and boring cars. Uber solved the problem of hailing a cab on a rainy night. SpaceX is solving the problem of interplanetary colonization. No big deal, right? So ask yourself, what are people constantly complaining about around me? What annoys me daily? What problem do I understand that others overlook? You don't need a PhD to solve problems. You just need awareness, curiosity, and the courage to create something useful. Even Elon started small. He wasn't born on Mars. He was bullied as a kid. He coded a game at 12, slept on the office floor in his early 20s, and today, he's reshaping the world's most complicated industries. Here's the thing though, this path isn't easy. You'll fail, you'll doubt yourself, people will call you crazy. But remember this, the comfort zone is where dreams go to die. The 9-to-5 paycheck might pay the bills, but it will never buy your freedom. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not Elon Musk. I don't have capital. I don't know how to code. I'm just a regular person. Exactly. So were they. Every billionaire was once a broke stranger with a wild idea. They just started solving one problem at a time and never stopped. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Once you find a scalable way to solve a problem, you unlock exponential wealth. Not dollars for hours, but systems that make money while you sleep. Think apps, think online platforms, think franchises, think digital products. Create once, sell 1,000 times. That's leverage. That's the scale. And here's the most hopeful part. You don't need to change the world. You just need to improve one small part of it for enough people. So are you still watching? Are you willing to stop blaming luck, your boss, the economy, and start asking better questions? What problem am I uniquely positioned to solve? How can I solve it better, faster, or cheaper? Who else has that problem? How can I reach them? Because here's the truth. The money you want is hiding behind the problem you're afraid to face. So instead of waiting for a raise, build something, fix something, invent something, improve something. And maybe, just maybe, your name will be on that Forbes list one day too. But it all starts with one brave decision. Not to be rich, but to be of value. Point 3. The illusion of progress. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're a guitar teacher charging $50 an hour. Not bad, right? You teach 4 students a day, 5 days a week. That's $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month. Sounds decent, right? Not until you get sick, or take a vacation, or just burn out. Because here's the catch. You've traded your time for money. Your income is still tied to your ability to show up. You own a business, but in reality the business owns you. This isn't freedom. It's just a better-looking version of the same job you thought you escaped. Now imagine this. Instead, you record a full beginner to advanced guitar course. Upload it online and people can buy it while you sleep. One-time effort. Infinite scalability. This is what Elon Musk calls a time detachment strategy. You build something once, and it works for you over and over again. Ask yourself, are you building a machine that prints money while you live, or one that burns your time? Point 4. You can't scale yourself. Many people, especially solopreneurs, fall into this Superman syndrome. They want to do everything themselves because they think no one else can do it better. Let me break this to you gently. Someone else out there can do it better. You're not supposed to do it all. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla by hand wiring every car or coding every line at SpaceX. What he did was to build a system, a vision, a machine that could work without him micromanaging every bolt. So if you're running a small business, stop clinging to every task like it's your baby. Learn to delegate, build a team, create systems. As Musk said, hiring people smarter than you isn't a threat. That's the point. Type this in the comments section. You don't scale by working more. You scale by designing systems that work without you. If you're getting value from this message and you want me to continue, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I drop messages like this every day to build your mindset and finances. Thank you. Let's continue. Point 5. Sell, scale, or soar. Once your system is running like clockwork, when your product sells itself, your team manages the load, and your business becomes predictable and profitable, you've earned a new kind of freedom. Now you have 2 options. Keep running your business, enjoying consistent passive income, or sell it. That's what Elon Musk did when he sold PayPal to eBay for $1.5 billion. His share, $165 million. That wasn't just a payday. That was the result of solving a problem the world desperately wanted solved. You may not be building rockets or digital banking systems, but the principle is the same. Solve a real problem and build a solution that scales without you. Let me ask you something. Why go through all this effort? Why work late nights? Why take risks and go against the grain? Is it just for money? Because if it's just for money, you're chasing the wrong goal. Money is a byproduct, a result, a receipt for the value you bring to the world. You've heard the saying, money is just paper. But in today's world, it's not even that. It's pixels on a screen. It's faith in a system that could change tomorrow. Time is the real currency. That's the only asset you can't earn back. No matter how rich you are, you can't buy a single second of yesterday. So now the real question is, are you using your time to create a life worth living, or are you burning it away on a loop of survival? Wake up, go to work, sit in traffic, come home, watch Netflix, sleep, repeat for 40 years, retire when you're tired and sore, and pray you saved enough to enjoy the little time you have left. Is that what you want? Honestly, if the answer is yes, that's okay. But for the few who feel something stir inside when they hear this, who think, no, there has to be more, this message is for you. Type it in the comment section. This message is for me. Like and subscribe, and let's continue. Point 6. The Elon Musk rule: chase problems, not money. If you're not in business right now, that's fine. But here's a question you can still ask yourself. What problem am I solving? Whether you're in a job, a side hustle, or a full-blown company, this question alone can change everything. Because once you become the person who solves meaningful problems, you become valuable. You don't need to beg for a raise. People will chase you, promote you, trust you, pay you more than you've ever made, because you're no longer replaceable, you're essential. Elon Musk didn't build wealth by saying, I want to be rich. He said, there's a problem in the world and I'm going to fix it. Electric cars, reusable rockets, global internet, online payments. The money followed the impact. Let your impact be the magnet, and let money come chasing you. Point 7. Fail fast, learn faster. You're going to fail, a lot, and that's perfect. Elon Musk's companies failed over and over. SpaceX rockets exploded. Tesla almost went bankrupt. But every failure taught something. Every mistake built the future. The trick: fail fast and learn faster. Don't get stuck in one idea for years. That's clearly not working. Test, break, learn, rebuild. This is the mindset of builders. This is the mindset of creators. And ultimately, this is how wealth is born. Final thought: the struggle must be worth it. Let's end with a tough but honest question. Even if you do all these, build something big, solve a real problem, make a lot of money, will it make you happy? I don't know. Only you can answer that. But here's what I do know. If the struggle itself is meaningful, if it's something that lights a fire inside you, if it makes people's lives better, then whether you end up rich, famous, or just deeply fulfilled, it was worth it. This is your journey. Choose to build something real. Choose to solve a problem. Choose the kind of life that doesn't need an alarm clock or an escape plan. And if this video brought you value or stirred something in you, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Videos like this take weeks of research, writing, and care to create. Don't just watch and go away. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. I'd love to hear what stuck with you the most. Let's build a community of problem solvers, not money chasers. And remember, don't chase money, chase problems. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one.